everybody, it is Keira and welcome back to my channel. Now today's video is all about Formula One fantasy. I am so excited to be doing Formula One fantasy this year. I've done it for the past couple of years, but this year I'm going to step up my game. Now if you don't know what Formula One fantasy is, it is a fantasy game league thing. Honestly, I'm going to be so bad at trying to explain what this is. It is ran through Formula One and you pick 5 drivers with 1 constructor. You have a £100 million budget. You can make 3 teams and those are your teams for the F1 season this year, and you get points as they get points on track. So whatever they get on track correlates to your team. So the better the team, the better the points. You can have a turbo driver which gets you double points with whatever they get, and you can also get a mega driver which gets 3 times the points. However, you can only use this twice in a season. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking you through my teams that I've created for F1 fantasy, so you can see what I've gone with this year and what I've put my money on. You can actually change your teams throughout the year. However, what I do now, I'm going to stick to for the rest of the season. If you do want to join the official Keira Megan F1 Fantasy League, then I will put the code on screen here, and you can also check out the link below if you just want to go straight there. Please join my league. We are going to smash it this year, and I say prizes for the winner. You can also join the official F Series League as well. Again, that will be here and the link will be in the description box. But let's just stop rambling and let's get on with who I've got in my teams. Honestly, I normally forget about fantasy most years, and I think most people do, but I am 100% for sure know that I am going to smash it this year. Okay, so my first team was called Gasmobile Vroom Vroom. I haven't been very inventive this year. Last year I had some really good names, but this year is not as good. So it had to be something to do with Pierre Gasly. I don't know why. Also, just in case you don't know, the better the driver is, the more money it is. So you've only got 100 million, so you can't be buying Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel, Max Verstappen. Like, it's not going to work. So my first driver in the Gasmobile Vroom Vroom is Lewis Hamilton, and he comes in at 33.5 million. So Lewis is a big chunk of my budget, but honestly, I just thought, you know what, let's go for it. Let's go for it. I need him in my team. I need him in my best team. He's going to be there. Next, for my turbo driver, I have got Pierre Gasly. I feel like, you know, the Gasmobile Vroom Vroom team could not be complete without Pierre Gasly, and he was 11.7 million. I just think Lewis and Pierre would work really nicely together, and I feel like that would be a very good team. My third driver is Lando Norris, coming in at 13.1 million. He is actually more expensive than Pierre Gasly. I don't know why. Sorry, you're not a race winner. No, I mean, the McLaren is going to be very strong this year. I 100% know it's going to be fighting up there with the Aston Martins and hopefully the Red Bulls as well. So Lando Norris is going to be a perfect asset to my team. Now coming down a little bit lower, for Alpine, I have got Esteban Ocon at 10.1 million. I think the Alpine's going to be good this year. I'm not 100% convinced it's going to be as good as the Aston Martin and the McLaren, but at 10.1 million, he was one of the lower people that I would probably rather have had in my car, so I have gone with Esteban Ocon. And to round off, I have got none other than George Russell at 6.2 million. Honestly, a team of mine cannot be complete without George Russell. He is one of the cheapest drivers on the grid, yet is literally one of the most talented drivers on the grid. I know he's in the Williams and I know he's probably going to struggle to get points, but I really am positive that this Williams is going to pick itself back up, so I have got George in there. And my constructors are McLaren, because I think they're going to boss the Constructors Championship this year. So McLaren on my team. So that is the Gasmobile Vroom Vroom complete. Let's move on to my team 2. So team 2 is called This Has All the Characteristics of Embarrassment. Now, if you don't know what that is, then go and watch the Rookie of the Year awards. Which year was it? 2019? My brain. 2019. So I just thought I would quote George Russell there. And in my team, for my turbo driver and my main driver, I have got Daniel Ricciardo for McLaren. He came in at 17.3 million. Daniel Ricciardo is going to be a bomb. He's in the McLaren Mercedes. He is Daniel Ricciardo. I feel like he's going to pick back up that strength that he had in the Red Bull with late braking. I think he's going to be a points machine, so that's why I've turboed him. Next, for Aston Martin, I've got Sebastian Vettel coming in at 16.2 million. Sebastian Vettel, I have got a lot of faith in him this year, and I feel like he's really going to pick himself back up with getting more of that back to that Sebastian we knew from Red Bull, and even in his first years of Ferrari. So I really feel, and I'm really confident that Aston Martin is going to pick him up, and he's going to, you know, come back to that Sebastian that we know can fight. So Sebastian is also in my team. At 8.8 million, we have got AlphaTauri's Yuki Tsunoda. If you know me, you know I'm such a big fan of Yuki Tsunoda. I have followed him since he was in Japanese F4, and he has been such an exciting talent for so long. I think he's going to come in and do so well. Every year he steps up into another series and just gets into it straight away, so I have no doubt that he is going to just come straight in and boss it. I think everything about him is just going to get up to speed very quickly. He's going to get points very quickly. I think the AlphaTauri has definitely stepped up this year. It's not going to be as far back as it was last year. So I have got a lot of faith in AlphaTauri and Yuki Tsunoda. My fourth driver making his second appearance is George Russell at 6.2 million. Again, he's just very cheap. And I just want, you know, I can't, you know, I would love to say Nicholas Latifi, but I just don't think he's going to get out what I want in my team. So I'm just going to go George Russell again for the same reasons. You know, he's amazing. And my final driver at 5.8 million is Mick Schumacher. Now, I know that Haas is going to be very difficult, but I was probably running out of money at this point, and I think I'd rather go with Mick than anybody else in the lower category. Yeah, Mick, I think he's a very talented driver. It might take him a couple of years to get up to speed in Formula 1, as it has done in F3 and F2, but I've put him in there. He's not a turbo, he's just in there. It might not be the best choice, because, you know, the Haas, but I'm gonna go for it. And my team is Mercedes in this one. I have spent the most amount of money here with the Mercedes. That was quite a hefty bit out of my budget, but I felt with this one, I'm gonna go with constructors over drivers. I'm gonna do a little bit of a swapperoo. Now my team 3 is called, oh my God, guys, we did it again. Again, if you don't know what it is, don't ask. And for my turbo driver, I have got Sergio Perez coming in at 18.4 million at Red Bull. That's so weird to say that he's literally at Red Bull, but he is. So Sergio Perez at Red Bull, I have got down as my turbo driver. I think he's going to hopefully boss it in that Red Bull. Hopefully he's not going to have the curse of the second driver at Red Bull like everybody else does. But I truly believe he's going to be very good. Going to get consistent points, which is what I need in my team, because turbo equals double points. The second driver I have got is Daniel Ricciardo. Again, I had him in my other team. He is just very strong, coming in for $17.3 million. He is just what you need in the team. I just feel like he's just going to bag them points. I don't really have anything else to say other than Daniel Ricciardo's a bit of a legend, so I just thought I'd put him on my team. Now this time I've got the second Aston Martin driver as Lance Stroll, coming in at 13.9 million. I thought that I would switch it up a little bit because I honestly feel like Lance is going to do a very good job this year. I don't think he's going to fall behind or anything like that. I think he's going to get some good points and he's going to be a very good driver, very strong this year, as he has been in other years. I don't think he's going to fall behind, and I'm very confident about him being in my team. Next, I have got Esteban Ocon again for Alpine. I probably could have gone with someone like Fernando Alonso, but I presume his budget is probably a lot higher than what Esteban is. So again, Esteban is only 10 million. He's a very good person and a very good asset to have in the team. I feel like he's going to bring himself back up a little bit more this year than what he has done last year. I feel like hopefully Esteban will come back to his Force India / Racing Point days and really bring it. So I am truly confident that Esteban Ocon is going to make a great asset to my team. And finally, obviously, as the title of the team is Pierre Gasly, I've got Pierre Gasly in my team at $11.7 million. Pierre Gasly, just a great asset. Again, as I said earlier, the AlphaTauri is going to be very strong this year, and I really don't think that he is going to be out of the points very often. I feel like that is going to be in the points a lot. So I have put him as the final slot in my team, and for the constructors at 17.6 million, I have got Aston Martin to go along with it. I feel like they are probably going to pip McLaren this year for the constructors, so I had to have them somewhere as a constructor. You know, I had Mercedes and McLaren because, you know, they're my favourite teams, but Aston Martin, they are going to be very strong this year and they are going to get me the points I deserve. So there we have it. Those are my 3 teams for the F1 Fantasy this year. I'm so excited to play along this year. I hope you guys are as well. Let me know who you've got in your teams in the comment section below, and do not forget to join both of my leagues. I've got the Keira Megan one and also the F Series one. I believe the Loche have one as well, actually, which I didn't mention at the start, so I will leave that down below as well if you want to join the official Loche League. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Let me know what you think about my picks, and let me know if I went too basic. I kind of just picked my favourite drivers, but I'm confident in them for the 2021 season. Thanks again for watching this video. Like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon for another one. Goodbye.